Howdy! Welcome to the Whiskey Butler. I'm your host, Wesley Butler, here to serve your little whiskey wisdom. We are once again whiskey on vacation, and this time we are in the lovely Park City, Utah. You can see the mountains behind me. Based on the sun right now, we can't get the snow-capped mountains, but maybe we'll get a beautiful view of those right before we wrap this whole episode up. But anyway, trying to do a whiskey from every state in the United States, right? So if you've been watching these, we've recently done Colorado, we've done Hawaii. Now we're going to do Utah. Cowboys out here know what they're doing. You know there used to be cowboys in Utah, right? So got a wonderful distillery here called High West, and we are going to taste today their seasonal release of the MidWinters Dram. Not to be confused with Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream, but it is named after that. And this year, the 2020 release is Act 9, Scene 3. Okay, so we're gonna taste Act 9, Scene 3, and we may have some previous versions here to do a taste test just to see which ones we like best, right? But I don't want you to take my word for it, so I have brought along an impartial taste tester judge today. Got my big cousin here, Alex, from Texas. He's going to stand over here. He's going to help us taste. Come on in. I had to pick the one person that I didn't have to change the camera angle for, so he and I are about the same. So, are you ready for this?
Ready. Let's go.
Have you ever had the MidWinters Dram?
None. Never.
None of the previous releases?
Never.
See, I told you, impartial judge here. Okay, so we always feed the mind before we feed the palate. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the MidWinters Dram. MidWinters Dram is basically the High West Rendezvous Rye, and then they finish it in port and French oak barrels. Gives it a nice flavor to it. Normally, I would say you should enjoy this while you're cozying up in the fire here in the mountains. The snow's all coming down. But we wanted to get these wonderful views behind us instead of just being inside of the fire, okay? So we got the Rendezvous Rye finished in port and French oak barrels. The Rendezvous Rye is a blend of rye whiskeys from MGP. For those of you that don't know, MGP is a big distiller in Indiana. So we got some of the rye whiskey coming from MGP, some of it coming from High West Distillery. Now, secret's always in the sauce. They don't tell you what the percentage of the blend is, but we do know those are the two rye whiskeys that they get blended. The High West whiskey is 80% rye, 20% malted barley. The MGP is 95% rye, 5% malted barley, and then they mix those all together, and you get the yummy goodness that we're gonna talk about here. And this is a very limited supply, limited release. So, I'm not saying that I came to Park City, Utah for Thanksgiving so I could get my hands on it, but it certainly was a bonus to be able to pick this up in Utah where it's made. So, are you ready?
Ready.
We're gonna write our own tasting notes. So, there's tasting notes all the time, but I'm not so, the buttery finish on the nose with the cinnamon. I don't know how much they pay those people to write those, but, Are you wearing a Cowboys hat?
Absolutely. We play today.
Oh, my goodness. What am I going to do with him? All right. Couple here, couple there. All right. Are you ready? Ooh,
let's do it.
I can smell that already. Can you?
Absolutely.
Can smell that already? Ooh, what do you smell? I smell fruit.
It's fruit, definitely sweet.
Yeah, I smell fruit. Maybe like apricot, peachish. I like apricots and peaches. Ooh, yeah, that's good. I like that. It's like dried apricots. Like dried fruit,
Yeah.
Not a fresh fruit like you would get off the tree, but a dried fruit. Mm-hmm. By the way, the proof on this is 98.6. And actually, the two previous releases were both 98.6. And I say two previous releases because those are the ones that we're also going to taste. So, it's not I wouldn't call it an entry-level whiskey, in the 80 to 85 proof, right? That's heavily watered down. 98.6 is definitely, I would call, in the intermediate range, but it's not gasoline, right? It's not 120 or 130 proof or anything like that. So what do you think?
It's good.
Can you give me some more? Can you give the viewers some more, like more of the tasting notes?
So tasting notes, like you said, is definitely on the dry and fruit side. Wouldn't really say apricot, but we'll
Okay, well, what fruit would you say?
Picking up something a little sweeter, so I would say probably the peach or pear.
Oh, yeah, a little pear. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is the part that I was actually waiting for, right? I planned ahead. I may have, thanks to a wonderful person that I know that lives in Utah, been able to get my hands on some previous releases of MidWinters Dram. Shout out to Danny and Phil, who might be in the audience right now. So I got the 2019 and the 2020 here. Packed them up. We got the clear dram and the blue dram. Oh my goodness, the matrix is coming out. We going blue pill, we going clear pill. So the blue, because B comes before C or W if you want to call this clear or white. So this is the 2019, this is the 2020. Which one would you like to try first?
Let's go in descending order. 2020.
All right, we're going to go 2020 first. 2020 first, yeah. Pour a little there. Pour a little there. Would anybody in the audience like a sip of the 2020? Okay, okay. I got a yes. There we go. All right. Well, come get it. Boom, there we go. All right. Cheers to everyone. All right. I get more cinnamon out of this one than I did on the last one. I don't know. What do you think? I definitely don't get as much fruit on this one as I did on the first one.
You're right. More spice on this.
Yeah, definitely more spice. As they always like to say, baking spices, you know? House is full of baking spices right now. We got dressing and turkey and ham and just a bunch of stuff going on inside. This is our pre-dinner aperitif right here, okay? Also a way to get out of doing some of the cooking in the kitchen, okay? Yes, totally. Okay, so if you had to pick, rank them right now, 2021 or 2020. Yeah, I'm asking those tough questions, those heavy-hitting Barbara Walters type questions, okay?
Oh man, well, I'm more of a spice.
You're more of a spice guy?
So I'm gonna have to roll with.
You're gonna roll with the 2020 over the 2021
for now.
Okay, for now. Okay. I probably would go the other way. All right, we got to finish this because we got to use these glasses for the 2019. All right. You guys up for the 2019 also?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta.
Plenty of time before you have to drive home. Do. Gotta have the comparison. Oh,
I've got it. One of those is mine.
okay. There you go. All right, 2019 still blend of the MGP and the High West Rye whiskeys, still 98.6, right? Still the Rendezvous Rye, finished in the port and the French oak casks or barrels, whatever you want to call them. I like to call them casks. Okay, cheers. Salute. Salud. Ooh. See, this one has fruit and spice in it. What I hear in the back, which one do you like better? You like the 19 better? Yeah.
I don't know which one I tried.
Now, what would you say?
Definitely a combo of fruit spice. Third favorite.
Third favorite?
Third favorite.
Oh my goodness, we got it. Oh my, that's a shocker. Okay, so I will have to say, last year, taste tested the 2020 versus the 2019. Corey and Josh both there. We actually preferred the 2019 over the 2020. So I'm actually going to say the 2019's even better than the 2021. I like, because it's got that mixture. It's got multiple flavors in there versus just the single flavors, I would say, from the 2020 or the 2021.
Okay.
Really? You can say the 2019 was your third favorite?
Third favorite for me.
Oh my gosh.
So it, like you said, the combination of them,
Yeah.
I would rather have them separate.
You'd rather have them separate.
Rather have them separate.
Well, as we say here on the Whiskey Butler, everyone has their own palate, right? No palate is right or wrong. Well, I mean, there are some palates that are wrong, but everyone is due their own opinion. So we have a vote for it. So if you're gonna say it's the third favorite, so you're saying 2020 is your number one,
2020 is number one. Then I go 2021.
and then 2019. Okay, and you're gonna vote 2019 over the 2020. Okay.
Initial taste, I was like, definitely, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna vote the 2019 over the 2020 still, but I'd probably put the 2021 over the 2020 simply because I prefer that fruit in the flavor. I can really taste that French oak and that port coming through in it. So, well, that's what we do here on the Whiskey Butler. We'd like to get lots of opinions. You may taste something different. I recommend that you hit up your local liquor store as soon as possible to get your hands on some MidWinters Dram. If you're not here in Utah, you're probably going to pay an elevated price. What'd you see the prices going for online today?
Anywhere from $400 to $800.
$400 to $800 for the MidWinters Dram online. You can pick it up here in Utah for $99 plus tax, okay? But that would probably require a flight, so on and so forth. So, just whatever your budget can afford, make sure your palate is okay with that. All right?
Come to Utah.
Come to Utah, get some, the ski slopes just opened a couple days ago. There's not a whole lot of snow on the mountains right now, but it's coming. It's on its way. So, although if you wait too long, there just won't be any left in Utah, and then you'll just be SOL. So I'd hate to have that happen to you. So anyway, I want to thank Alex for coming on, being my guest today, doing the taste test. I want to thank Danny and Phil for taste testing and also picking up some previous versions of MidWinters Dram. I want to thank you for watching. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving out there. And thanks for watching the Whiskey Butler. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Click the bell when you subscribe. All that good stuff. And I'll catch you the next time. We're out.